If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mustangs will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give to the left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Line getting set on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running.
Turning it on! Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Finds his man. It's Morgan. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Michigan. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The handoff to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught, close to the marker, it's Walton. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it just... through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Cooper. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, SMU.
The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. He's got 43 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Jennings. That's caught. It's Cooper. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's a first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Got his man downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air, it's Jennings. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
After the incompletion, will they try it again here on 3rd and goal? Quarterback will keep it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Give to the back. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls it in. It's Morgan. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Might as well give it to him again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now they regain the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll start this drive with a pass. Rifles it down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Got a man. It's Walton. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Peoples. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Now on the move. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Behind his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He goes out of bounds all the way up at the 46-yard line.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Marsh. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. That's reeled in. It's Jackson.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. They'll test the right side. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. At a return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He uncorks makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Using his feet to buy time. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Dances away to buy time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll give it to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The RPO, quick throw to the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What's going on, DJ?
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
No, I ain't talking to you, bro.
25, no attempt at a return.
Oh, you nigga, like I told you. No Clemson, no problem. No Clemson, no problem.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
Here's the the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't
good
feel
with you,
likely
bro.
they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw again. Going for it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad their
got no
stats,
super team to help you no more.
Nice job by this.
Tell people that.
Not much running room there.
Still got crazy speed with SMU.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love
I know. Because you know you want to get your ass whipped.
Football, you preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
You knew you was about to get your ass whipped. So that's what that's the excuse you're going with. I know.
Rushes on him.
Sounds great.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now he
Really
faced
my
third
ass.
down.
You gonna do that weak excuse like you ain't want. If you ain't want to play, you wouldn't have just stayed for the season. You would have been retired.
Getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the
trying to help him out, chat.
putting some
Trying to make it look respectable.
him, forcing the incompletion. 4th
I'm a
down,
nice guy like
baby.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave it?
Can you score?
That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that did the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the...
Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, he took my pick.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
And
he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. And that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I'd keep hitting it.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Coastal Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Oh, shit.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that quick.
Yeah.
Now it's the
I'm
offense.
looking at my phone. I got delayed again.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the ground.
Under 2 minutes, buddy.
Get the turnover, they get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. To the air, it's Jennings. Going for 6. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Little outrageous out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
Nice job making that field goal. You're down in possession here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. You trust your defense to be able to go out, get a stop, and get you the football back for one final shot. We're going to see. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitz, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Backer on that safety blitz on.
The give is to Smith. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Carr. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there.
I let him get 24.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Fact.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Walton. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Got his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
1st down for the offense.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the